FPL is finally here, boys. Let's get it. So obviously, first draft. This time of season. We got about 25 days until the first game week. So it's all about just making drafts. That's why my camera all gets filled with just screenshots of different things I'm working with. So I'm going to run you through my first draft of the season. Starting off in goal, we got Pickford, the man himself. Can't really go wrong. 5.5 million he's coming in at. To be honest, I think that's probably fairly priced for Pickford. I feel like he was 5 last year. Very well performance-wise, save points, etc. I think another full pre-season now under Moyes could probably see that Everton team turn into a half-decent defensive team. He's got Leeds to start with. What more could you want? Moving on to the back line now, we got a double up on Man City in Ruben Diaz and Gvardiol. And then I got Cucurella. Cucurella, attacking threat. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Chelsea this season. Especially, they won the conference. I know the teams that were in it, Chelsea should have won that, if that makes sense. But their performances in the Club World Cup, you can say what you want. It's still some very good teams there. And they put away a PSG team that's probably one of the best in the world at the moment. So Chelsea, I think, are on for big things next season. So Cucurella's in there for that reason. And then the two Man City boys are in there. Gvardiol for the attacking threat. And Ruben Diaz covers the new system they've introduced with the extra defensive points that you can earn for, I believe, is blocks, tackles, interception. I think it's like 4 separate things. If your defender gets 10 of them in a game, they get 2 extra points on top, which is quite decent. So I think that'll be a very good double up. I'm not sure on Nouri's minutes, so that's why he's out the team at the moment, but it could change. The midfield reads as follows. You got Palmer, Salah, Kudus, and Iliman Ndiaye. So Iliman Ndiaye showed some very good, bits of play last season. I think he's a great player on his day. Definitely has some attacking threat for Everton. Want to target that Leeds fixture just because it's a newly promoted team. I think Everton are not that bad of a side if they can get going. I don't mind that at 5.5 million. Kudus, as a Spurs fan, I'm hoping I'm not going to regret that one. There's obviously a slight risk he's going to get benched for Brennan Johnson. Hopefully that's not the case. If closer to the deadline we see that Brennan Johnson is more likely to start, then Kudus will probably get swapped. I'm not sure whether I'd want Brennan Johnson. We'll play out with that one. Salah, no-brainer. Captain as well. You'll see in a minute, I've gone no Haaland again this season to start with. I just think Salah is too good to pass on. Even now at 14.5 million, you got to have to lock him in there. And then we got Cole Palmer. Obviously, I had him during his very dry spell last season, and it was very frustrating to own. But I think this Chelsea team, again, what they're sort of cooking with Maresca, and I think recently Palmer, again, if he finds that confidence, he could be absolutely brilliant again in FPL. And then to finish off the front line, we got Beto, João Pedro, and that is Mr. Dom Solanke. Again, double Spurs. Was considering a punt on Porro, but it'll mean that I'll have to sub him out after maybe 2 game weeks. I don't really want to be booking in transfers already, so just Solanke and Kudus at the moment. Solanke, again, probably going to have to book a transfer, so that's again a maybe. But I like him for Burnley at home. Beto, absolutely firing on all cylinders last season, especially on the back end of it. So if we can carry that on into this coming season, Leeds away again, I don't mind that Everton triple up. I was debating Tarkowski, obviously with the new defensive points you can earn. He was, I believe, the highest. If it was introduced last season, he was the highest one with an extra 34 points. I think he could have got you. But I think maybe see how Everton get on before considering a double up on the defence. And João Pedro, I mean, he's been brilliant since joining Chelsea. I know it's a very small, sample size to go off, but I think, he's done well enough in the Premier League with Brighton. In that Chelsea squad, I expect him to start. Jackson is terrible. Liam Delap, I don't think will get near the first team. I think he's coming more as a sort of rotation player. I'd expect João Pedro to take that number 9 spot, and he'll be, I think, excellent working with Palmer. We've seen it in the Club World Cup. That will be the final team. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and let's see yours.